4 drivers. One race, Homestead Miami Speedway. All going for the same thing. One championship. Hello everyone and welcome back to NASCAR Heat 2 Career Mode. Today we have the Season 1 finale for the Cup Series. You see in the intro there I decided to make something a little bit special there to show the 4 drivers going for the championship here. As you see, I won the championship in Xfinity and trucks, but that doesn't matter. We're going to see who wins the Cup championship here today, and we're just going to go out and have fun and hopefully have a shot to win this race. So let's make it happen here at Homestead Miami Speedway. But just before we do that, I'm going to show you guys the rivals we have going into the final race of the season. It's going to be so nice to have them gone once we get through Homestead here and get on to something new next season. So now it is time to try and make it happen here in Homestead.
Hello everyone and welcome to South Florida for the Ford EcoBoost 400. Tonight at Homestead Miami Speedway, we're going to crown the 2017 Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series champion. It's been another long, grueling season that for our 4 remaining contenders comes down to just 400 miles. 400 miles from glory. 400 miles from a date with history. The wait is finally over. NASCAR Championship Racing is next.
Alright, we are just about ready to race, but first we're going to watch Dale Jr. and both Matt Kenseth roll down pit road one final time before they get ready to take the green flag in their last Monster Energy Cup Series careers. You see Dale Jr. goes by, and now Matt Kenseth goes by slowly, waving to all the crews as now we are ready to go green for the season finale here. We're starting from the back. Green flag is out. Let's try to make it happen here in Homestead. I want to try to get to the inside right away here. The inside is big on restarts. As we make a little bit of contact with Joey Gase, I did not mean to do that, but on restarts the AI is like committed to running the middle to top line, so I'm trying to get to the inside like we just did as soon as possible, and hopefully towards the end of the race we can run the top. But 4 drivers obviously going for the championship. You've seen in the intro, Denny Hamlin, Jimmy Johnson, Joey Logano, and Martin Truex Jr. So at the start of this game, Truex didn't have a championship in real life, so we're going to still say Truex is going for championship number 1. Hamlin going for championship number 1. Logano, the same thing, but Jimmy Johnson now going for championship number 8. So you can kind of say that those 4 drivers have 7 championships combined. But can one of the 3 that don't have one yet get it today here, as now you see we're already up to 20th, just coming to the end of lap 2 already, as we're right behind one of our rivals, Casey Kane, as we are right behind as well Dale Jr. in his last race. We get right up to his bumper, give him a little bit of contact, not trying to do anything stupid to him, as we have some drama there on the right hand side. Someone got on the wall. It looks like Keselowski. He is a rival as well, so hopefully I really want to get through this race without having too many problems with rivals. We're just trying to get the best finish possible without interfering with the championship picture, as we have found our first Final 4 driver. Denny Hamlin not running so good at the beginning of this race, P11 right now. I'm just going to try and get past him as fast as possible, just so he doesn't have to mess with us. We get by him with no problem now, already up to P11, just a handful of laps into this stage. But I know that later in the race the tires are going to fall off to where we're going to be struggling quite a bit now as we come to lap 8 of 9 in stage 1. We've only worked our way up to P8 now in the last 3 or 4 laps, right behind 2 of our rivals, Ryan Blaney and Kurt Busch. But we got a big run on the 21, so we're going to clear him easily down the back straightaway going into turn 3, as we are now on the outside of Kurt Busch. And the 21 might hit me here, hopefully not. He is going to hit me. I'm just going to let him go. I'm not even going to try battling him on the exit of 4. White flag is out though in stage 1. I see Joey Logano, another championship Ford driver, as well as Truex ahead of him. And I think Jimmy Johnson is in like the top 2 right now, so he's running pretty good as Logano gets passed by both Kurt Busch and Blaney. Kurt's kind of crowding him up towards the wall. I didn't want to go for the pass there. I don't want to interfere too much, but now we're going to go to the bottom and try to clear the 22 and try to get the 41 at the line. A little bit of contact out of 4 on the left rear, but we finished stage 1 in 7th, which is very good. I'm very confident with this first stage that we can make something happen here and possibly get one more victory before the season's over. But Harvick wins the stage. Johnson currently, as it stands, will be your champion if he finishes where he does. So now, let's get stage 2 going. Everyone's pitting, so I'm going to come in as well here for just half a can, 2 tires, and no repairs. So let's go to stage 2. Alright, we lost 10 spots on that pit stop. We're going to be restarting 17th behind our teammate Kyle Larson.
Be smooth out here. Have a good day.
Green flag is out in stage 2. We got a rival right there on our right, Casey Kane. But they're all going to run the top line on the restart, so we are going to be able to gain quite a few spots here if I just use the bottom line. And that's exactly what I'm going to do, is just get closest to the apron as I can without crashing the car. Not as big of a run as I expected there. Actually, our teammate Kyle Larson is going to hang on with us on our outside now as we try to duck to the inside even more. Kevin Harvick pulls out to a bit of a gap now. Matt Kenseth P2 in his final race of his career as well, running much better than the 88 of Dale Jr. at the moment. We're up to P10 now as we duck to the inside of Elliott and Kyle Busch. Try to clear the 24 now. We will do just that, and we are going to clear Kurt Busch. Now we got Logano and Jimmy Johnson just about bumper to bumper trying to battle it out for this championship here, as Truex is also here. Hamlin, he is somewhere behind. He's struggling a lot, which I think his championship hopes already are having problems. Now next season, I think I'm going to do a 50% finale race, and that'll probably be on the 2018 DLC. And the next season I'm going to start, but I'm not sure if I'm going to finish it on the 17 season. I think I'm going to start with the 2018 DLC midway through the next season I'm doing. So, because there's no way I'm going to be done my next season by the time the 2018 DLC comes out. So it's supposed to be out before the Daytona 500. So I'm very excited for that now, as Ryan Blaney is going to try and take the lead from Kevin Harvick. He was not able to do that now as we sit P3. You see Jimmy Johnson has passed Harvick and Blaney himself for the lead. So now we got Kevin Harvick on our inside battling with just 3 to go in stage 2. The tires have certainly started to fall off a bit, where the car isn't much faster anymore than what the AI is, as Blaney just about wrecks. I thought he was going into the wall. That wouldn't have been good because we were in that line and I would have just plowed into the back of him. Harvick trying to pressure the 48 as Blaney... Oh, well, yeah, you can't end a season without the 21 dooring you into the wall, can you? Okay, well, there goes a chance, I think, at a stage victory. I wanted to go for it there. 3 wide, I think, up in front of us, so for the lead. Oh, my gosh. You don't even see this much. I wasn't expecting to see this in the finale. Blaney with a huge move. He's going to go from 3rd to 1st at the white flag in stage 2. Johnson now back to 3rd. Blaney clears everyone, but Harvick's going to go for the crossover. Blaney kind of slides down in front of him with a bit of a block. We have caught the 48. We may, I don't know if I should pass him or not, but I'm going to try to make the move up the inside here. Blaney's likely got the stage 1, but I'm going to go for it. Just trying to get the stage 1 is not going to happen. The 48's going to fight back on the outside. He's going to get me at the line, yeah, easily. We're going to get 4th in stage 1, but Blaney gets a stage win. That was big right there. He made a big move trying to get that. That was pretty impressive. But now we got one more stage to go. You see, Jimmy Johnson has been the best Final Four driver these first 2 stages. So now he's got one stage to go. Can he bring home championship number 8? He's got Truex right behind me, Logano in 9th, and Hamlin somewhere outside the top 10.
Drive safe, be smart, keep your head on straight.
Green flag's out. One more stage to go in this 2017, I guess we'll call it 2017 season, because that's when it was started. So Let's try to finish it out the best we can here, Keselowski. We got rivals near us. This is the only thing that's going to keep me from having a good finish, I think. And that is... Oh, no. Okay. Oh, Chase Elliott, really? Okay. Oh, this game never fails with the rivals. We just went from running 4th to 17th because it was kind of my fault because I got in the wall, but then my rivals came through and they didn't want to do anything. They were just like, no, you belong in the wall. So thank you, Chase Elliott, who is right there. We're about to pass him again. But now Dale Jr. having a decent run, as I did not mean to do that, Suarez. Oh my gosh, we're good. Sorry.
Hard from the outside.
We need to try to get up there, though. We only have 10 to go at the line, as Elliott's on our outside. He's the one that really put us behind right there.
Hold your line, still there.
Inside of Dale Jr.
10 to go.
A little bit of contact on his left side.
Hold your line, still there.
That might be the final time we see him in his last race right there. Now we got to get through Casey Kane to get back into the top 10. But now we come to just 8 laps to go in the race, right behind two contenders, Truex and Logano. We're just about getting to the left rear of Truex. But he did move up the track a little bit, kind of as a reaction to me getting to him on his left rear. But him and Logano are the only drivers that can possibly have a chance at this point of beating Johnson. Hamlin hasn't been a factor all race, but Johnson is just too far out for these guys to get to him. I mean, they're going to need a caution to win the championship. We've cleared Truex now, but I'm going to try and get around Logano. I wanted to go to the inside, but I almost didn't really know what lane he was going to choose there. I mean, it looked like he was going low, but then it looked like he was going to stay high, so I kind of just rode behind him there as we push Logano now down the straightaway. I'm kind of trying to help him at this point catch the 48, because I really don't want the 48 to win the championship, but I mean, it's impossible to push the 22 far enough up to get to the 48. Unfortunately. We'll give him another shove, though, down the back straightaway as we duck to the inside to try and clear him for 6th position now. We do push up the track. We slide up just in front of him. Like, we're talking a centimeter in front of him there. That could have been bad. I was kind of confident, a little too confident with that move. I could have caused a crash, and that wouldn't have been good to take out a Final Four contender. But now we got, I think it's Ryan Blaney and P5 there. You see our tires aren't in the best condition. Our car's certainly not very fast anymore, unfortunately. But we're just going to try and bring it home. If we can get a caution, we might have a shot to get a victory. But other than that, we're just trying to get to the 21 car for a top 5. Only 4 to go, though, in the season. And Jimmy Johnson currently has championship number 8 right there in front of him. He's just got to basically not screw up terribly or get a caution. It's been a really fun season. I started it at the Coca-Cola 600 with the one car, and it's been pretty fun. That's the most popular career mode video I have out, and it only has like 100 views, but it's been very fun. Now just 3 laps to go in the season finale. Nothing going wrong with the 48 car, so he's basically got a championship in his hands at this point. And the guys behind us, the 22, the 78, they're going nowhere. They're just going backwards. So it looks truly like the 48 is going to bring home championship number 8. Just 2 laps to go. It doesn't look like we're going to catch the 21. I thought we had the pace to potentially catch him and get a top 5 in our last race of the season. But it does not look like it's going to happen, unfortunately. But Harvick 4th, so we know Johnson's 3rd or better. I'm not sure if he's 1st, 2nd, or 3rd. Well, it looks like, well, we do know. I think it looks like he's 2nd. He's at least battling it out up there with the leaders. As I'm going to keep it off the wall, thankfully. They're coming to the white flag. Just 1 lap left in this season.
Last lap this time by.
So we are going to finish the season off with 3 wins. 2 of them in the playoffs, Dover and Kansas. And it's been a pretty solid season. It's been fun. And we're going to bring it home, which looks like with a 6th place finish. unless something happens to one of the guys up here, like the 48 or something. You never know. But it looks like the 48 is going to get through here just fine there in P3. It might be Keselowski taking the lead there, coming to the line. I'm not sure exactly who it is, but Jimmy Johnson wins championship number 8. We bring it home in 6, not bad, but big story now. NASCAR history, Jimmy Johnson, 8 championships, obviously. Petty and Earnhardt had 7 now as we watch Jimmy Johnson celebrate now with his victorious burnout here to celebrate his 8th championship in the NASCAR Monster Energy Cup Series. That must be a very happy Jimmy Johnson there. Championship number 8, but now let's check the whole finishing order here and see who won. So Keselowski did win. Kurt Busch second. Johnson got third there. You see Hamlin was the worst. He was all the way down 20th. I don't even think he was in the top 10 the whole race. Matt Kenseth, though, his last race with a DNF, 6 laps down. So that is very unfortunate to round out his career. But we finished the season 7th in points. It didn't show the exact points like through the whole from 1st to 40th, so I'll show you guys that in a moment once we get through this whole end season stuff. Alright, we're going to end the season with just over 18 million fans, $44.9 million in the bank. Not bad at all. Here we're going to see our we got contract options. I'm going to stay probably with Ganassi, but I might be, let's just say there might be a third team at Ganassi next season. They might be expanding, and Jamie McMurray may possibly be coming back to take over the 1 car. So I can say that much. So there's all the rides. We have an offer from every team in the Cup Series. So many options to go through here. We got your Germain Racing, Go Fast Racing. Hendrick even wants us. Hey, maybe Jimmy Johnson could retire with 8 championships and we could take it over, or maybe next season could be his last. We'll have to find out. But we could take over the 20 since technically this was Kansas last season, and same as the 88. But I think we're just going to stick with Ganassi and make a third team. That's I think that'd be cool to do a custom car for next season. It might not even be the whole season because the 2018 DLC will be out, and we'll be doing another one there. As soon as the 2018 DLC is out, I'm going to be grinding a lot just to get to Cup and then resume the career mode on that expansion pack. So let's check the end season points now. I know we do know Jimmy Johnson obviously won the championship. Alright, so yeah, you see we have every team available in every series. But here we go. Before we start Season 5, the points. Jimmy Johnson wins the championship. Dale Jr. finishes his career with 10. Our teammate Larson, P9 in the points. Kyle Busch 5th. Keselowski 6th. Harvick with 8th there. We only had 20 playoff points, which isn't too bad. We gained quite most of those actually in the playoffs. But now we go through the rest. We got Newman 11th. 2 wins, surprisingly. Elliott 12th, nothing, no wins, no playoff points, looks good on him. Kurt Busch 1 win, Kane 1 win, Blaney 1 win, and then we had 16th, I think, Kenseth did not have a win in his last season. That's kind of disappointing. And then you have the rest. Let's see who got last. Cody Ware finishes last in the points. Alright, there's Xfinity. I won the championship in Xfinity, which was pretty fun, and trucks as well. I destroyed everybody in trucks, which was much easier this time around. So there's my stats: 2 championships and none in Cup, and 34 wins. So that'll do it for this season of NASCAR Heat 2 Career Mode. I will see you all next season for the Daytona 500. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time.